Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to Bleacher Bloggers for Tuesday, September 18th. Brent and Dave here with you, or Dave and Brent, as it were. And on the show today, the best and worst in college football. Notre Dame, you guys stink.
Also, we check out two MLB. Way to lay it on the line there, Dave.
I'm just telling you.
Two MLB teams chasing the playoffs, so we give a little NFL love to the Lone Star State. But first, as always, we start with the Tuesday morning reach around. Tuesday morning reach around. Ooh.
That's right. We're whipping around the country to find out from a blogger's perspective what went down this weekend. We start with college football. South Bend, Indiana, Notre Dame.
It wasn't good, Dave.
Not so much.
Yeah.
They got drubbed by Michigan 38-0. And we go to fannation.com, posted by Sam Francis, who calls himself Notre Dame's biggest fan. And this blog is our blog of the day because it is amazing. He's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm a season ticket holder. I've supported the Irish since birth. Whenever I mention Notre Dame, my heart lights up. I take great pride in being an Irish fan and being a season ticket holder. But today, I have nothing good to say about you. And then he goes on to say things like, I'm truly embarrassed to be a fan of you guys. My family spends thousands of dollars on you. This is how you repay us. This is by far the worst Notre Dame team in history. And then finally, you are all a disgrace.
I mean, the numbers support the sadness. No offensive touchdowns. They had -6 rushing yards in the game on Saturday. I mean, it's just sad there in South Bend.
And as for Sam Francis, step off the ledge, my friend.
Yeah.
Wow, he's upset.
Well, maybe writing, he can just purge it all out.
Maybe.
You know, that's what he's doing, obviously. Yeah. We go from the worst team in college football to the best team in college football, USC trouncing Nebraska this weekend. We go to scfootball.blogspot.com. It's written by Tom Daniel and posted by KCS at scfootball. The article talks about USC's awesome ground game. Without anyone named Moses, the Trojans were able to part the Red Sea as if willed by God. They did it in a manner nearly forgotten at tailback U. They did it on the ground. It was a feast, veritable corncob pipe of hearty main courses and sumptuous five-star desserts that left no man donning cardinal and gold hungry.
I'm hungry, though, now.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm hungry for some USC stats. Hey. 313 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns in the game against Nebraska. Stephon Johnson finally living up to the hype. Yeah. They're like 5 deep at running back.
Yeah. And didn't ESPN have this game all week long? If Nebraska could possibly upset USC, it'd be amazing. What a game! They're looking forward to this game. Come on, guys, get it right. You know that was going to be a trouncing, a drubbing from the beginning.
It was close till kickoff.
Yeah.
We shift to baseball. Detroit Tigers. How about the Tigers? Over the weekend, swept the Twins. They're moving closer to the Indians. And the Yankees, obviously a big series right now going on with the Indians. We go to nbn.com/MLB Tigers, posted by Samara Pearlstein. Todd Jones got his 300th save over the weekend, and Samara wrote, she wrote this: "It was highly adorable. He made the entire team stick around after the game so we can get a big group photo. Did I say aw at the TV? Yes, I did. Was that move 100% genuinely aw-worthy? Yes, it was. Things are adorable right now in Detroit."
Todd Jones is anything but adorable, just so you do, just to set the record straight, okay? The thing is, I mean, the Tigers are actually trying to make a good push, but if the Yankees keep playing the way they are, I mean, Detroit's just got no shot, unfortunately. Yeah. How can you compare with 10 runs a game? It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, we go from Detroit to Philadelphia. We're going to PhilliesFlow.com. The Phillies just swept the Mets in Shea this weekend, are closing in on the wild card and the division. The Phillies beat the Mets for the 8th straight time Sunday, earning a sweep in the most recent 3-game series between the teams. While the Phillies may have had more than their fair share of luck in the 4 games in Philly, they simply outplayed the Mets in New York.
They hit better, they fielded better, they did everything better.
Yeah. They've won 12 out of 18 in this series. They've swept them 3 times this year, the Mets. They've had 45 come-from-behind wins this season. And what's the other stat? They're 74-58 after starting the season 4-11.
The Mets are praying that the season ends soon.
They
just
are
praying,
hobbling their
way.
Hobbling their way.
All right, that's a very fulfilling reach around.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to talk NFL Texas style.
Yeehaw! Was that good?
Oh, yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bleacher Bloggers Sports Action Team with Brent and Dave. Friends for life, buddies forever.
I can't believe you think the Swedish curling team is better than the Canadian curling team. You're an idiot.
Are you kidding me? You're an idiot. You're the only one who thinks that Willie Keeler hit 342 in 1904 when everybody knows he hit 343. Am I right?
I hope the Celtics lose 80 games.
I hope you get a foot fungus. Where the hell is my Earl Grey team?
Guys,
Damn it, it took you long enough.
guys, calm down.
Shut your mouth! We go back to football, and the hottest state is Texas, and not just because of the weather. The Texans and the Cowboys are each 2-0.
We start with the Texans and we go to the Battle Red blog posted by Tim, who writes, for the first time in franchise history, the Texans are 2-0. Wow. I am beyond ecstatic. Revel in the fact that our team is the cat's pajamas or the bee's knees, if you prefer.
There's a lot to be happy about in
How about
Houston
the
right
Texans,
now.
huh?
You got a come from behind win. You got Matt Shaw playing well. Okoye and Williams have had 2 great games separately. There's a lot to be happy about.
And hot cheerleaders. All right, we go from the Texans to the Cowboys, and our guest right now is Dave Halprin from bloggingtheboys.com. What's up, Dave? How are you?
Man, I'm pumped up. 2-0 on the young season. Offense playing lights out. You got to love it.
So, Dave, defense obviously came to play on Sunday. What's the difference between this week and last week?
Well, it looked like our defense in the secondary was a little bit more aggressive. Last week we had Jacques Reeves playing in place of Terrence Newman. We were a little bit conservative because of him. He's new. It looked like we played off a lot and didn't make a lot of breaks on the ball. This week we were a lot more aggressive, especially Anthony Henry, the cornerback on the other side, making a lot of breaks on the balls. And, you know, once they got there, they actually caught them for the INT. So I think it was just some more aggressiveness.
But do you think that's a reflection of better defense or just the fact that you played against basically a middle school offense in the Dolphins this past weekend?
Well, I think it was both. I mean, Trent Green was definitely, you know, one of our better players on the day, so we appreciate that from him. But, you know, it was a case of Jacques Reeves got his second game in, so they trusted him a little bit more, and I think they just had an idea of what they could do now with Terrence Newman out and were more aggressive, but definitely Trent Green was a big help.
Yeah. Well, we move from the defense to the offense. Romo looks good, T.O. looks good, and Marion Barber looks good as well. Talk about the happiness down in Dallas right now.
Yeah, it's all smiles, you know. T.O., I've been writing on my blog all offseason that he's a pod person. He's been taken over by aliens. I've never seen him so happy. He loves Romo. Romo loves him. The offense is rolling. Marion Barber runs like he's an angry man. I mean, you just got to love what they're doing right now.
Huge game on Sunday. Big game. You guys go to Chicago to face the Bears. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, big NFC supremacy on the line. The Cowboys, I mean, it's a classic clash of styles here. The Cowboys' offense against a dominating Bears defense. But, you know, even going on the road up against that defense, I'm feeling pretty confident about the Cowboys because that offense, you know, it just looks like it can roll no matter who we have in there. So I'm looking forward to that and looking forward to the Cowboys getting back on top of the NFC.
And predicting a victory?
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that now.
Okay, good.
Nicely
Thank you.
done.
Appreciate that.
Dave, you the man. Best of luck the rest of the way with the Cowboys, and we'll check back in around week 7 and see if T.O. is still happy.
If he's still happy, then you know I'll be happy.
Awesome.
All right, you can check out Dave at bloggingtheboys.com and dcfanatics.com on Mondays and Fridays.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, thanks for having me, guys.
Get off the bench.
Remember, Friday we are giving away these Bleacher Bloggers t-shirts if we use your comments in the fan mail fun bag.
That's right. You can give us some football picks. You can talk a little trash, or you could just tell Brett and I how much you love us.
Oh, God, I know you guys love doing that. Go to bleacherbloggers.com, or you can go and post it up on YouTube, or you can link us up to your site and tell us what you think.
Have a good weekend. Get those comments in.
We'll see you guys on Friday.
Be nice. Just once.